Hi Aries, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Annalisa and I am doing a monthly spread for you to see what's going on for April 2019. So I'm just finishing shuffling and I'm going to look into, this is a general reading for your whole life over April. So there'll be a little bit on relationship, career, health, spirituality, the kind of general things going on. But then I'm going to do an extension over on Vimeo to go into whatever seems to be the big theme for you this month. So I'm going to do this in depth, what's going on this month, and then you can follow the link afterwards over to Vimeo if you want to see whatever topic comes up in more detail. Okay, so let's have a look for you. What is going on? Interesting. All right. So in terms of March, like what you've kind of been through recently, there's been some truths revealed, and some things have come up, and you've had to learn how to manage your emotion regarding it. It's like there may have been a lot of fire coming up, like you may have got pretty heated, things got heated, like some anger, some lashing out, some kind of, or also like desire, like lustiness, this kind of real passion. It's almost like this fire kind of was really maybe raging in you or in people around you, and you had to learn to deal with that. So you were really learning how to stay calm under pressure, to not to kind of lash out or kind of say things or do things that you shouldn't say, and to be a bit more grounded, not to kind of just follow your impulse, but to keep a cool mind. And so this month I feel like you want to make a decision. There is some the Two of Swords in reverse. So you want to make some kind of decision. You want to overcome indecision. It feels like there's a lot of fear around making a choice, and you want to come out having done that this month. Okay. You want to let something go. There's something that you want to end this month. The Five of Swords. There's something that you want to take the benefit from. It could be connected to whatever happened in March. It's like you want to take the benefits from that, the good things from that, and let the rest of it go, and let it lie, let it die almost. Like it's something, the sun is setting on something, and you, excuse me, you just want to take the good bits and move on. And I feel like this is connected to your this decision. It's like this ability to trust in yourself, in your own discernment about what it is you need to move on from or how you do it. What's coming up as a potential block is your idea of what others will think of you making this decision. You feel like you maybe be judged, judgment in reverse, that people are going to not like what you're saying or doing, or they just won't approve, that somebody won't approve. I'm just going to get some clarifiers going at the same time. So not being afraid to let things go. I feel like there's some fear to overcome as well. That don't be afraid to let things die, because some things need to, no matter what people think. It's going to help you. This could be to do with a relationship, because we've got the Two of Cups in reverse coming up in your relationships. So it's like it's like, this isn't the right person. This isn't the one. This isn't who I thought it was going to be. And there is a need to let things go. Let me get my clarifiers out. Yeah. Four of Cups. You're not happy with your relationship. Either you feel discontent, like you feel like it's not offering you enough, it's not giving you what you need, or what it's giving you, it is giving you a lot, but that isn't what you want. It's just like this lack of gelling. It like doesn't quite fit. There's all this stuff there, and it's good stuff, but it's not what you need or what you want. And it's kind of admitting this because you need to be aware of this like fire energy of communicating too swiftly. This kind of action, you see this like swift, direct communication. This kind of thing is gonna make it more difficult for you. Okay, it's like you need to step down a little bit, step back out of the fire energy. And it's like allowing yourself to be heartbroken. It's like stepping into a slightly softer energy, not needing to kind of push things or direct things, but just allowing things to fade away. Not needing to be right, not needing to be have the last word, not needing to be the authority in the situation, but to step back and allow for an ending. We've got the Two of Cups in reverse again, double. So yeah, this is if you're wondering about, should I end this relationship, this is suggesting yes. Okay, in terms of your work, you're making a decision around your work. I feel like you're trying to work out whether to stay with something and kind of find the benefits. Like there may have been some difficulties in the past, or it's taking a very long time for a project to work, or you've been in the job a long time. It's like this big process, and it's like you're looking for the benefits of it. We've got the Lovers card for you, you see. So this is the choice about like you've been in something for a long time. Is it worth it? Is it what you desire? Is it what you really want to do? And there are benefits. You're in this choice where you can stay and you can get the benefits from it because you've grown them so long. There are things that you can take from it, but you're wondering whether it's worth it, whether it's worth staying in that situation, because it feels kind of barren. You want to feel joyful. You want to feel happy. You want to be like celebrating and enjoying your work, and you're wondering if this is the right way by staying here. I feel like you might feel like you can't make your wish come true. The Prince of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Cups. You have a dream about what you want to do with your work. You have a very passionate love or desire, and you're feeling kind of disempowered with it, like you can't act on it. You're feeling like weak. You're feeling weak around your work, and some choice needs to come in. Anything more on work? Yeah, it's just saying your cup's not full. It's like you're just grieving a little bit around it, and it's like staying with that. Allowing yourself to grieve a little bit is actually maybe what's needed in order for you to regain your strength. When you have that when you let yourself go, you allow yourself to kind of mourn a loss, then it clears it from your system, and then you can step into power and strength about what you really want to do. In terms of your health, I feel this is a month to take action with your health, particularly around your mind. So your mind has a big impact on your emotional, physical health, right? The stories we tell ourselves, what we think about ourselves, what we think about our body. And so this month is really about working on your mind and developing that and strengthening that clarity with that, so that you can bring in more joy, okay? Bring joy into your life, bring the sunshine in through working with your mind. So this is things like positive affirmations, keeping journals, talking to people, expressing yourself verbally, but all the time being aware of these little messages, like when people might say things to you like, oh, you always say that, or you might realise, like, I always say that, and it's, when you get that sense of repetition and when it's being reflected back to you in people or circumstances around you, you may notice it in other people, like when you're listening to other people and you hear them saying things, that can be a message to you about this is the stories you're telling yourself as well, or these are the messages that you're giving to your brain so that it is manifesting. Okay, so working on your mind this month is really important. In terms of your spirituality, you've got the Knight of Cups, so I feel like there's the potential to really connect and feel like some love, some joy around spirituality. And I feel like this is like giving yourself some time to really reflect and think. We've got the Two of Swords has come up again, and I feel like it's in the clarity that you are looking for is going to come through meditation and clearing your mind. I'm getting this sense of what's being going on and what's coming through is very much moving out of this fiery, energy. It's been, your month, it's very much been, the sun has fired you up, and coming through into April and as we move into Taurus is going to be about clearing your mind and having some clarity and developing that self-love, and respect for yourself by giving yourself meditation and space and time and really softening. Like the water might be really helpful for you this month, connecting with water. There may be some conflict with the Five of Wands in terms of being able to do this. Sometimes when we go into meditation, it brings up all the stuff, it brings up all the conflict. We see all this battle in our mind. And that's kind of why we need to do it, is to see that. We need to witness that and learn not to react to it, but just observe it as, this emotion is not who I am, it's something that I'm experiencing, okay? It's like the weather coming through me and detaching from that. Like I am not my emotion, I am an observer of my emotion. It is something moving through me, and when you develop that detachment, you can become more grounded. And yeah, I'm getting a sense it's very much time to kind of quiet down, not to do too much, not to take too much action. It's really about surrendering and releasing this month. And in terms of the focus, I've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So again, it's like kind of not taking this action. I feel like, a lot of you are going to be ending a relationship. There's going to be some ending of a relationship this month. Because we have your lesson this month is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like maybe not getting what you wanted, not what you thought it was going to be. You thought you were going to be walking through this like happy door with someone, moving to another level, but yeah, it's like that's not gonna, there's gonna be some lesson around it that it's not quite what you thought it was, or what you've been doing is not what you've been doing. Like it's learning to be aware of your behavior, your thought patterns, your action around relationship, and your expectations, and what impact that has had, and really learning the lessons from it, about acceptance, about stepping down, about not overreacting. It's really this time to just think, to, you know, put the swords down. This month, put the swords down. There may be some resistance. Overall, we've got the Death card in reverse as your overall kind of what's going on this month, and clarified with the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like you may be resistant to let something go. You don't want to. Or you don't want to let someone go, or you don't want to step out of this, step out of a relationship. If there's struggles in it, you want to hold on to it. And yeah, it's allowing, you know, allowing for this new process to come in. Generally, I'm just feeling like it's stepping out of this masculine energy and very much coming into a feminine energy, really being in yin energy, focusing on release, surrender, letting go, the water, the grounding with the earth, stepping out of fire energy, out of air energy, you know, out of the mind, out of the... So there's like this meditation. I think this meditation is important, but not being controlled by the mind or the thoughts, and to release passion and rage, like to really bring it down and ground it. And to be proactive, yeah, being very proactive in how you manage that. Okay, anything else? Let me get some advice cards for you. Healing, knowledge and healing. So yeah, again, it's this time, this process for shedding the old skins, the old understandings, and developing this new awareness, new insight, taking this time out to really reflect and understand. If you're, you know, maybe that you just need a break from a relationship, you need to take some time away. What's this about? I've got the Wealth card come up. I'm just wondering what this connects to. Okay, so grounding is got the Wealth card with the Earth Fairy. So when you really ground and connect with yourself, release this fire, passion, energy, this is actually going to help you connect with the earth. It's going to bring in wealth and money. So if you're worried about your financial circumstances, what you need to do is really focus in your physical body and physical health, and that's going to help you bring in abundance and money on a financial level. Okay, you need to be connected to that solid, you know, that solid earth, the abundance of nature, the abundance of the resources that we have that are available, rather than focusing on lack. Okay, shift your focus to be on the beauty of everything we do have within us and what is available to us. Okay, I'm just gonna get a couple more focus, more cards. Focus just came up, and truth. Yeah, focus, the truth, understanding the truth of yourself, developing your self-respect, your ability to be courageous, your understanding of who you are and standing in your power. This is what all of this is going to bring. Okay, this time for self-reflection. In your extended reading, I'm going to go into both love and extended love reading and career within the extension over on Vimeo. So if you want to have that reading, if this resonates, then go to the link below and I will do that there. Okay, and otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in, and please like, subscribe, and I look forward to chatting to you another time.